Now, we had a caller on the show about 20 minutes ago who wanted to take a victory lap. Big victory lap guy. He noticed something with the Chicago Bears. He wanted to tell us he got it right last season. He called into the show today to tell us. If we had a victory lap segment right now about the quarterback carousel going on, Raj Sharon producing today's show. Raj, did Bleck Abdalla not get this right from the jump? Here's the latest news in the NFL.
You guys called this one. You called it.
Ian Rappaport, NFL Network, sources. The Miami Dolphins are signing Packers quarterback Malik Willis as their new quarterback. So Malik Willis heading to Miami. He will get a 3-year, $67 million contract with $45 million guaranteed. So Malik Willis will be signing with the Miami Dolphins. Abdalla and I have been on this for weeks, that's the spot that made the most sense for Malik Willis. I don't think it's going to turn out for the good. I don't think this works. I think if you got a tanking team and you are depleted of talent and you think that Malik Willis is going to be the guy to kind of take you out of that, this to me is just giving a bunch of money to a guy to be a starter to tank your franchise. And the Dolphins will be drafting a quarterback next year in the NFL draft with likely the number 1 pick. So Malik, the news is here. Malik Willis signing with the Dolphins.
And that's exactly what they're doing. And you kind of already had that guy in your building in Tua, and you're already paying him. So why? You already got rid of all of his weapons. You depleted. You could trade Jalen Waddle. You could trade Waddle. You could get rid of all these guys, right? And deplete Tua Tagovailoa of all of his weapons. And you're going to pay him anyway because of the money, the dead cap hit that you are forced to pay and designate him as a June 1st cut. Why are you paying 2 quarterbacks now? Especially this much money for Malik Willis. All you had to do was sign a cheap backup, keep Tua, deplete. You can tank without tanking. Without good weapons, depletion of weapons, draft rookie wide receivers, do whatever you need to do, start building that way. And then when Tua leaves, cut him next year when the money doesn't make some more sense. But now you're paying 2 quarterbacks to be bad. It doesn't make it.
It's
we
hilarious.
Called it, but it doesn't make sense.
The latest news in free agency. This is the place to be if you want up to date news on NFL free agency. It's Bleck Abdalla here on Westwood One Sports. Diana Rossini of The Athletic. Former Ravens tight end Isaiah Likely is signing a 3-year deal worth $40 million with the New York Giants. So the Giants get a new tight end, Isaiah Likely, with the Giants. And we were just mentioning that Malik Willis will be signing with the Miami Dolphins, and we kind of called it here on the show. So we're talking about Malik Willis going to the Dolphins, sponsored by Robinhood. You expect more from yourself, expect more from your money. Get started today at robinhood.com/yourmoney. So Malik Willis going to the Miami Dolphins. You're right. We did call this out. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, and I don't think that Malik Willis will have some level of high-level success. A part of what worked the last couple of seasons with Malik Willis in the Green Bay Packers is the infrastructure is there. They've got the coach, they've got an offensive system. The Packers usually have a decent offensive line. They had a bunch of weapons. So Malik Willis now in Miami, I don't see this working out for the player at all. Now he gets the cash, so good for him, but it's not going to work out.
Good for him. You get your money. Good for Kenneth Walker. You get your money. I see it working out for Kenneth Walker. Obviously, he's going to a good organization. But as far as Malik Willis, this is a move for them to tank, period.
It's Bleck Abdalla here on Westwood One Sports. We will keep you up to date with NFL free agency. More coming up next.